Hello everybody and welcome back to A Slice, A Spice, A Dice. My name is Paul and here at this channel, my horror review channel, psychological thriller channel, whatever you want to call it channel, we do a lot of things here, but we mostly talk about scary movies and things of that nature, and we review them and rate them. And so that's what we're doing today. We are going to be talking about Never Sleep Again, the Elm Street Legacy. This is actually a documentary. It's from 2010, so it's a little bit different, different, but it's still under that same umbrella. Now, we do aim to do two things here on this channel. One of them is deciding whether the movie was worth me putting my telephone down. We know with my attention span, that can be difficult. Also, we rate them. The rating system is down below, but we decide if it gets a slice, a spice, or a dice for the movie. So let's go ahead and jump on into this one. Never Sleep Again, the Elm Street Legacy is a 2010 American direct-to-video documentary film that chronicles the entire Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, except for the 2010 remake. The documentary also explores the rise of New Line cinema. Alright everybody, so here is my thing with this. Basically, you run out, if you have not seen this movie, and you're an Elm Street fan, even if you're not a hardcore fan, but you enjoyed the series, you have to watch this. Okay, it is so fascinating. One thing for me that I really enjoy about these horror documentaries and whatnot is just kind of seeing what was going on behind the scenes, what went into making it. The horror genre, especially when you go back into the 80s and all that, when it the slasher genre, all this just blew up. And Nightmare on Elm Street, some of these films that I consider they kind of birthed the industry, right? Halloween, Friday the 13th, Chainsaw Massacre, Nightmare, these things of that nature. It's interesting to see what went behind making it, because one thing with these original films, and I say this on a lot of my reviews, but there's this dynamic of capturing a lightning bolt in a bottle, or a jar, however that saying goes. And so Nightmare on Elm Street was definitely one of those, right? And so to see how little things happen all along the way to make it happen or not happen, and almost didn't, and did, that kind of a thing. But then it's also interesting to hear from the characters, the actors who played them in them. And so that's how this does not disappoint. It's it's a pretty long documentary, right? And it covers so much. And just like I said, it goes into New Line cinema. It talks about the various ones. Now, again, like I said, it doesn't get up to the 2010 remake. And I'm going to do a ranking on this. I keep saying this with all these films. I'm going to do a ranking at some point on the Nightmare on Elm Street. It's my personal ranking of them, of which I think. And then definitely probably do a standalone review of the 2010 remake, because I have total mixed bag feelings on that one. But again, this right here, this documentary, it's definitely worth a watch. I believe I rented it or whatever. It's been a hot minute since I've seen it, but I saw it the other night passing through. I think it was on Prime, and I was I forgot about that. Honestly, I have put this on to go to sleep to many a times. I've revisited it numerous times. This is one of those things that if you watch it one time and get all the way through it, it's great, right? You will love it. But then it's also another good documentary just to have one in the background, because you can kind of come in and out of it. And if you're like me, if you're in my age bracket, I'm in my 40s, and so I grew up on these films, it is such a walk down memory lane, down Nostalgia Street, all that kind of stuff. Seeing Nancy, Robert E. and Glenn, and just seeing the storyboards, what went behind it. Because when I was a child, these movies were such enigmas to me, right? And so now as an adult, to go back and look through the lens of an adult at, who were these people really playing these characters? What went behind it? All that kind of stuff. I can't speak highly enough about it. So as you already know, it definitely made me put my damn phone down, okay? And it also gets a slice of spice and a dice of the umpteenth slice, spice, and dice reviews, because you will definitely want to talk about it. You will want to meet with other friends that are, into the genre and all that, and discuss it. Definitely even worth having on if you have a little Halloween party. Have it on in the background. Anyways, that's it. I hope y'all enjoy it. Let me know if you've seen it and what you think. And if you haven't, then go watch it and come back and let me know 152%. All right, now next time, until we gather around the sofa, the TV, and the popcorn, well, I'll see you then.